if something's worth doing, it's worth messing up completely. This is the version that's just come out of War of the Worlds, and people have been saying how terrible it is, and there's a reason for that. In fact, there are many of them. It's the small size of this. The whole thing takes place on screens. You don't actually go outside at all. So Will Radford is working for the government. He's snooping on people, including his kids, and that's what he does. And one of the things you do see in the first sequence before we get the tripods, who look more like insectoids this time, is him handling several things at one time. People calling, another one calling, people chasing people, doing all multiple screens. So the insectoids arrive, and we see all of that through news reports, and Eva Longoria, who is running around and not really getting close to them at all. They're there to get data, big data, and there's a conspiracy theorist who's his son. It turned out to be his son. Spoiler alert, too late. You probably see it coming from miles anyway. And this is really modern because it's us watching something happening one removed, or even two or three removed, so it doesn't quite happen. It doesn't quite really happen because it looks like it could be AI. The whole thing looks like it's AI, actually. And you're watching through a screen as someone's recording this. So does it really happen? Only when all of the data disappears and he's off the internet. Don't worry, folks, he's soon back on there from his son. Are things looking really real? Because you think, well, what's he going to do now? Can't even order his food. Can't tell anybody where he is. Can't ring anybody. No landlines now. Yeah, we used to have one, Struggle to keep it. And you've got Ice Cube playing this guy who has come full circle, because I remember it was a good day. He didn't have to use his AK. Now he's working for the government. Yeah, F the police. Yeah, now I'm working for the government as Will Radford. He's got glasses and a salt and pepper beard. So, he's kind of a bit trendy. But so with all this young stuff and all these young hackers, you need an older dude like me to tell you all about it. It's terrible. It's small. It feels completely confined. War of the Worlds is an enormous book with an enormous sense of space and implication, and the original thing that they died because of something that was nothing really to do with us is a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful twist in the book. Here it's all about, well, we need to infect them with some kind of malware, and then everything will be all right. But nothing really counts, because he can't emote. Ice Cube can't emote. So when his daughter, who is busy losing her baby at one point, it seems, and out and about, she's out and about, but she's not, because we're watching her out and about. So no one's actually doing this. No one's doing this. I mean, yes, I understand that we'd be watching it through a film anyway, through a camera anyway, but there is nothing here which is first person. He's watching them doing something, and we're watching him doing that. Now, I know people watch YouTube videos of games rather than playing them and all of that, and it's become a thing. But it limits you. This is so limited. It looks so cheap, even though the tech looks, it looks really big because it's got all these screens and everything. He's in one room, watching somebody walking down a road on a small screen. It makes the creatures who arrive look like nothing. And the conspiracy, the grand conspiracy of they're trying to steal all your data, and that is why these creatures have arrived, and they arrived around the Roswell period and all of that, and it was them that were in Area 54 and all that. Even that seems small. When did the world get so small? When we started to talk into our phones, as I'm doing now. Yes, I'm aware of this. But this is just, it's just a really denuded view of a really big idea. It's as if they're saying, you can't cope with all this big stuff, so actually I'm going to break it down into bite-sized chunks. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's all about being able to take minutes, because we haven't got an attention span now. Oh, look, a bird. Haven't got an attention span now, you see. And so we need to make it into little bite-sized chunks on little screens that we can then minimise and maximise, we can go back to. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's about a movie being an hour and a half, not being sustainable. Whatever it is, it seems small and weak and blooming terrible. People are right about this one. It's not like the War of the Worlds, like the war of your phone. Ta-ta.